Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips, Action Auto Parts, Sunday evening. There's the old sun. And look at old Glory flapping in the wind. All right, so I'm still got to get the other video done from this morning, and I'll have it actually loaded first when I get these on. But Saturday, Andy, Katrina, and the boys came down to get their 57 Ford and an engine. We'll talk about all of that stuff in a bit, which the first video, or the video before this, I guess I should say, is about the 57 Ford. So Andy is a whiz bang at electrical. I was just going to have it where I could plug a generator up out here until we get the garage in and run the electric from about behind that travel all underground over here. He put me a box there. And then let's go inside. I'll show you what he got done. Helped me out immensely, tremendously, and all the other Lee words. So I'll be backing up on the half here. So we was one switch short. Basically, I'm going to have one switch here for that ceiling light. I'm going to put a strip light, LED light, so there should be plenty. Then I wanted the porch light right here by the door, just on a switch by itself. So if I do get to build a porch, and we're sitting out there, I don't have to have it on, but then the third switch will go in here. It will actually turn on the other outside lights. So before we go back inside, we got one poked out there, which be, I'm thinking like one of the little shepherd hook lights. I don't know, to go to Lowe's and see. And then there'll be one here coming out of the well, that vent. Of course, I'm gonna put metal over it. And then there'll be one here. So part of the reason why I want to do that is when the house goes over here, I don't know where you said circle there, roughly, then if I want to, I can leave the outside lights on the building, and I would be able to kind of see, and it'll be illuminated around it, and hopefully get started on the garage. It'll be the same way. I'll have some lights on each end and across the back, which faces the road, and on the front. So I didn't put one out here in the center because it'll have one here by the door. And I don't know if we forgot it or not it, but I was going to put an outlet right there, but it's not tremendously the end of the world. Yeah, we did kind of forget that. I'll ask him, because he told me if I need any other thing, we might be able to jump off of one of the power up there, the power coming into it, and drop down and put an outside plug. There again, not important if I didn't put the porch, but if I did put the porch and I wanted to plug something up out there, we wouldn't have to open the doors up. But that's just me speculating. So this was tremendous getting it done. So got a plug there. I went ahead and put them up at 4 foot. And another plug here. And 2 plugs back here. One there, one there. Because my idea was probably building a workbench across through here, which it would be under the breaker box. I'll show you that in a minute. Then that way, if I did need another light, I could hang one up here and make it a corded one, you know, if I thought I needed one. And then we got 2 plugs down that side. So all of that's done. And he said, I know you was looking at doing it maybe the quick and easy way, but he's a perfectionist, and I'm so glad that he is. Now, if I'd got to that point, I would have probably thought, now let's hook it up right. But he went ahead and got me fixed up right. So let's see here. I got one breaker for the lights and one breaker for the plugs. Then there's another breaker. What was it for? Can't even remember now. Maybe it's some other plugs. But then he left me a dual one in case I get a heater for in here. It's like 220, then I've got it there. So I've got plenty of room in the box to add something if I need to or whatever. I still got to get a ground rod and put in the ground out here outside that and ground it. He said, just, do it right while you're doing it. You don't have to worry about nothing. So that being said and done, he is exactly right. So tomorrow morning, I got to go before I open and pick up some fiberglass panels. They're only like 1/4 of an inch thick. I used them down in the cabin. If some of y'all have been with me for a while, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can't break them. You have to cut them. They're like 4'11" by 6 foot something or whatever. So I'm going to go get about 30 of them. And I'm going to try, if I've got time, to stop and get some insulation. So hopefully tomorrow I'm busy, but in the midst of all that, I'm going to try to get the walls insulated and probably put up that fiberglass board over top of it, which will give me a wall that's not going to be itchy because of the pink insulation or whatever, and try to get the ceiling insulated. I may have to get somebody to help me because my back is still a mess. But get the ceiling up in it. So then what I want to do is be able to come back with some barn lumber or old roofing or whatever and cover the walls and the ceiling. So to be insulated good, everything be finished out on the inside. The most expensive thing will be, there again, I got to get it leveled first, but would be getting the metal on the outside of the building. I done got the new door in it. I got the new window in it. And now it's got new electric. And so it's coming along. It's coming along. All right, I'm going to go in here and grab a couple things I want to use for stakes. I have forgot to mark off the driveway, so I'm going to go do that. Okay, I think actually to keep this video from being so long, I'm going to wrap it up. I've already got one for the 57 Ford, us getting it loaded this morning. That'll be one. It's not real long. Then the one on the building there, about getting the electric stuff done. And I think I'll leave that as one. And then I'm going to do one on some other stuff that's done Saturday and the marking of the proposed site for the driveway. Give me a thumbs up, please. Leave a comment and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.